All right. Now, Thang Om, you have to give up to go up. You have to give up to go up. Thang Om.
He who would accomplish leader must sacrifice leader. He who would achieve much must sacrifice much. James Allen. After the meeting, we will have Q&A session. So if you have any questions or anything that you want to clarify, please note of that. We will have time for that session. You have to give up to go up. We may not always get what we want, but we always get what we choose. Your ultimate success depends on the choices you make. If you want something that you never had before, you will have to do something that you have never done before. Otherwise, you will keep getting the same result. It's boring. It's painful. Ladies and gentlemen, you all have a certain level of success in your life so far. What prices did you pay for your success? The price of your success is the amount of life that you exchange for it. You have paid the price for your success. You own it now. That is your current status. And what is next that you want in your life? Are you really willing to give something to get what you want? The higher you go, the higher the price is. And the more difficult it is for you to give up what you already have, what you really enjoy already. And I have a few stories that I'd like to share with you today regarding the sacrifice and the things that we give up in order to get what we want. The first thing is my personal story. When I was until last 5 years ago, I was fat. I became overweight. I was overspending my money on foods and drinks. And I realized that my body was out of shape. My finance was out of balance. And I came to realize that if I continue this lifestyle, I would definitely face some sort of health issue or financial disorder. From that moment, I decided to change my lifestyle and discipline myself on my spending habits. I was very careful since then with what I eat, what I drink, where I go, who I go with. I try my best to eat less and to move more. And I was very careful with my diet. So I give up a lot of my favorite foods. I gave up a lot of my sleeps to do exercise. I beat my tendencies to spend money limitlessly. And with those sacrifices and the things that I give up, I regain control over myself. And now I own this fit body, and my wallet is in better shape now. It is not a lot of money in terms of the amount, but definitely it's a lot more than that I had 5 years ago. If I had not give up discipline, give up my bad habits, my spending habits, my drinks. I like to drink. And I could have lost my health or damaged my financial standing. So I sacrificed a lot of my immediate pleasures and gratifications in order to get what I want in my life, in my future life. With that, I'm here standing with this beautiful body shape, and I have some money to spend for my life, for my future, for my family. And the second story is like, I have a friend who used to be an employee, and he became a manager at that multinational company. And a few years later, he was sent back to Myanmar to take in charge of their business expansion into Myanmar. But he had a lot to give up. He had a lot of luxuries and comforts that the head office, the headquarters offered to him while he was there. He did not really want to give up all those luxuries. Nobody wants to give up luxuries and comforts. But he had to give up all those comforts, luxuries, in exchange for what he hoped to feel better in his future. And he came back to Myanmar. He led the company very successfully on behalf of his headquarters. And as the business he was leading was growing, the incentive and benefits for him also was growing. It was irresistible. It was very exciting and very attractive. And a few years later, he was offered an executive position, and the company asked him to go back to the headquarters. But he had his own dream to create his own destiny. He had a lot to give up because now, as the business growing, his entitlements, benefits, incentives are growing as well. But he understands that he had to give up all these things if he turned down the offer to go back to the headquarters. But he decided to start his own business. He had the ability, the desire to give up whatever he has in order to step into a new journey, to create a better life, to create his own destiny, to create his own freedom. And then he managed his own business to become very successful. He has now hundreds of employees who are working for him. He has turned his life around from an employee to a successful entrepreneur. When he made that decision, he envisioned himself what it will look like in the next 15 or 20 years from now if he remained as the employee at the company, and if he starts his own business and becomes successful. He envisioned himself very clearly. He go for it. He became very successful. If he did not have that ability, that desire to create his own destiny, he would have become a permanent employee until he retired or until he died. So the message here is you have to give up to go up. And the third story is like a very successful businessman as advice from a wise man. The wise man took a teapot and began pouring the tea into a teacup until the tea overflowed and began to cover the table. And the businessman exclaimed, "What are you doing?" And the wise man said, "Your life is just like a teacup, flowing over. You have too much inside. You need to pour up, not take more. If you are too obsessed with what you already have, you have no more room to add anything new in." So what the wise man said is that if you want to be more successful, if you want to do more, what you love to do, you have to give up something that you already have. As a leader, as a manager, in any form, you have to teach someone what you know and delegate the job to them. Give them the resources and support them. And give them the credits for their achievement. And you will have more time to take care of yourself, to learn more things, to love what you do. But you're getting more free time, but you are becoming more successful. These people that you train, you delegate, are helping you to achieve more things that you can ever achieve alone. You need to give up something you know. You need to share something you know. That takes courage. That takes ability. That takes time. And Marshall Goldsmith said, "What got you here won't get you there." If you are so comfortable with what you already have and where you are, you will never have a chance to get to the next level of your life. What we have, where we are here is not our destiny. It is the beginning for our next journey. What we have here today is a result of what we did yesterday. What we will have tomorrow will be a result of what we do today. So we need to use what we have today as an investment to reach our dreams and goals tomorrow. If we do not do that, we will always get the same result. Change must come from ourselves. Change means we have to do something different. Be it health, be it work, or be it career. If you want to do something greater than before, greater than now, you have to do something. You have to start something new in order to get what you want. Or you have to stop something that you have been doing in order to get what you want. You have to give up something to get what you want. So when we change, the change starts from within. Once we change, everything began to change for us. Jim Rohn said, "If you will change, everything will change for you." Remember this statement. This is very powerful. If you will change, everything will change for you. Change means do something different. You keep doing the same thing, you keep getting the same result. This is not the way that we want to build our life. So I would like to conclude my speech here, and I'd like to summarize what I have discussed. We have discussed about giving up something that we are so comfortable with in exchange for what we want in our next level of our success. We also heard about some success stories like myself. I discipline myself. I sacrifice a lot of my immediate pleasures and gratifications. Now I have better health and better financial standing. And we discussed about Marshall Goldsmith's statement, what got you here won't get you there. And the wise man said, you must pour out, not take more. Delegate, give, share, teach, you will get more. My friend gave up his wonderful career as an employee to become a successful businessman. So now let's take a few minutes to answer any questions that you may have. Please.
I want to ask, Thang Om.
Yes.
If you, let's say you are starting new habits, but in 1 or 2 days you repeat the bad habits, and then I commit to not doing it, and then I fail again. How you see that? Is it a failure, or I just keep doing it the same and fail again?
Yes. What you are saying is like you're trying to do new thing, change new habit, but after a few days later, you repeat it the same mistake, the same habit. Am I correct? Am I clear?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. But the thing is that you have a great desire to do something new. You have the great desire to change yourself. That is a very good starting point. But life is not that easy. Whatever we try, we fail. And this life is a process of experiments. You do it, you fail, and you know why you fail. You need to reflect why you fail. What distracts you from what you wanted to do? And you need to rediscipline yourself. And the first thing is self-discipline. You discipline it yourself. You resist gratifications, friendships, bad habits, long sleeps. And theoretically, the research said that if you do this new habit for 30 days consecutively, you will automatically do it. You don't have to make any effort to do, and you don't have to think, I want to do this, I want to do that. You stop drinking, you stop it automatically. You don't have anything in your mind anymore after 30 days. So just repeat it again, trying to revisit what you did and what was right, what was wrong, improve it, and go on. Life is a process of experiment. Until you still have job to do. Thank you.
Thank you.
Did I answer your question?
Yes. Thank you.
Thank you.
30 days.
Yes, anyone else? Yes.
Hi. My question to you is, how does it feel that you've reached some of your goals and your success? If you can please share.
Can you please repeat again?
Okay, my question is, how does it feel that you've reached your goal and success, changing your habits?
Success and?
Success and goal.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because of course you had a goal when you started out, changing your habit. So I just want you to share with us, how does it feel that you've reached your goal?
Sorry, can you please write in the chat box so that I can understand. Thank you. Yes, let me repeat the question again so that everybody understands. How does it feel that you reach your goal by changing your habits? And that is a milestone. Every time you reach your goal, you get more motivation to do a greater thing. The goal is not our destiny. There are many goals, master goals, minor goals, sub goals, many pieces of goals that we need to go one after another. So reaching one goal doesn't mean that this is the end of the world. This is the end of your life. So once you achieve the particular goal that you want to achieve at this moment, you get more motivation. You are more motivated, excited to do more, to get to do the next level of your goal. With that, you go step by step and you reach your ultimate goal, your life goal, your dream, your destiny. So reaching your goal will give you excitement, will give you motivation, will give you inspiration. So that's my answer to your question. Did I answer your questions?
Yes, thank you. Thanks.
The time for our Q&A is almost up. If you have any more questions, one more question, please. If you don't have any more questions, our time is limited. So I wish I had more time to spend with you today. Thank you very much for your participation. And as you leave, remember that you can still become a better person, wherever you are. You may have achieved your ultimate goal at the moment. As long as you live, you can still grow. You can still reach your potential. You can still renew your energy. You can still renew your dreams, your goal. So remember, the goals are not easy. Anything worthwhile is not that easy. It is always to reach, and it demands a lot of effort, a lot of sacrifice, a lot of determinations from us in exchange for to get what we want. Thank you very much. I hope you have some motivation, some techniques to reach your goal, your personal goal, your family goal, your finance, your career, your life goal. Back to you, table topic master of the day.
Thank you, Speaker Thang. Ending